Hello children, today we will do the exercise of lesson 9 plants. So let's start. Question number 1. Which parts of these plants do we eat? Which parts of these plants do we eat? Number A, tomato plant. B, cabbage. C, peas. D, turnip. E, carrot. F, mango. G, potato. Children, you write here the name of parts. Name of parts that do we eat. जो हम खाते हैं उस parts का name लिखना है. First is tomato plant. In tomato plant, we eat which part? Fruit. We eat fruit part. Next is cabbage. We use or we eat the leaves. We eat leaves part, the cabbage plant. Next is peas. Peas, we eat seeds plant. We eat seeds plant. Next is turnip. In turnip, we eat root part. हम कौन सा पार्ट खाते हैं? रूट. इन कैरेट also we use root part. Next is mango. Mango is a fruit. We eat fruit part. Next is potato. Potato is a stem part of the potato plant. We eat stem part. We eat stem part of the potato plant. Children, in previous video we had already discussed about the different parts of plant like children, this is root, this is stem, this is bud, this is leaf, and this is flower, and this is fruit. So, in previous video, we had already discussed about these parts: flower, stem, bud, leaf, root, and fruit. According to this part, we write here the parts of name. Parts of the name. Do we eat? जो हम खाते हैं, जिसका हम यूज करते हैं, उस पार्ट का नेम हमें लिखना है. So tomato plant, we eat fruit part. Cabbage, we eat leaves part. Peas, we eat seeds part. Turnip, we eat root part. Carrot, we eat root part. Mango, we eat fruit part. Potato, we eat stem part. Next question is, question number 2. Find out if the following is a tree, we write T. Search, we write S. Herbs, we write H, or climber, we write C. Find out if the following is a tree, you write T. If the following is search, you write S. If the following is herb, you write H. If the following is climber, you write C. Number A. People. B. Mint. C. Pig. D. Rose. E. Neem. F. Grapevine. Z. Coconut. H. Money plant. I. Tulsi. J. Cotton plant. Children, in previous video, we had learned about the different types of plants. Different types of plants like trees, shrubs, herb, climber, and creeper. So, and also we learn about the examples of these types. So, you write the different types of plant here according to the example. First is people. First is people. People is an example of tree. People is example of tree because people is a big tree. People is a big plant. So we write here P because people is an example of tree. Next is mint. Children, mint is an example of herb. Mint have soft and weak stem. Mint have soft and weak stem. So this is an example of herb. We write here H. Next is peas. Peas is example of the climber. So we write here C. Next is rose. Rose is an example of shrub. This is smaller than the tree. This is the smaller than the tree. ये ट्री से बहुत छोटे होते हैं. So this is the example of shrub. You write here S. Next is neem. Neem is an example of the tree. We write here T. Next is grapevine. Grapevine also need the support. Grapevine also need the support to grow. So this is an example of climber. We write here C. Next is coconut. Coconut is also a big plant. Is called the tree. So coconut is an example of tree. We write here T. Next is money plant. Money plant also need the support to grow. So this is an example of climber. We write here C. Next is Tulsi. Tulsi is used for medicine. Tulsi is used for medicine, and this is also have the soft and weak stem. It is an example of the herb. We write here H. Next is cotton plant. Cotton plant is smaller than the tree. Cotton plant is smaller than the trees. This is an example of shrub. We write here S. So children, people is an example of tree. Mint is an example of the herb. Peas an example of the climber. Rose is an example of shrub. Neem is an example of tree. Grapevine is an example of climber. Coconut is an example of tree. Money plant is an example of a climber. Tulsi is an example of herb. Cotton plant also an example of the shrub. Children, you complete this exercise in your EVS notebook. Okay.